Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be looking at what is included in our LinkedIn paid ads growth package. This is our tier 2 option, and it's covering $2,500 to $5,000 worth of ad spend. And in the first video, I actually go over what our onboarding process looks like. I go over this chart and everything that's included in all of the campaigns as far as creative copy and what that process looks like. So in this one, I'm just going to be dealing with this middle tier specifically and the upgrades from tier 1 to tier 2. So recapping tier 1, we actually have a pretty simple playbook where we run the cold ads. We have one campaign for retargeting because we don't have a ton of budget to split. So we either run text ads with a very limited budget, 500 to 1,000, or we run one campaign with a lot of different elements and creatives in that retargeting campaign that kind of rotate through if we have 1,000 to 2,500. But with tier 2, we actually have a little more ad spend, so we can break things out a little better. So this might be a typical tier 2 middle tier option for our LinkedIn ads. So in addition to just managing more ad spend, we're also able to break out the single image campaigns into 2 separate campaigns versus fitting all those creatives under one. This allows for better rotation and segmenting. So we'd have the initial cold layer would pretty much be the same around the main framework of the pain points that you solve, the main service offerings that you are looking to advertise for, and the types of results that your clients get. So we'll be building a cold campaign around that. We'll be, based on the frequency, we'll be boiling that down usually to a handful of top creatives that perform the best, switching into retargeting once we have enough data, and then sliding 30% of the budget into retargeting as we slowly build out these layers. And we have single image ads into 2 separate campaigns. One is a trust building campaign that has case studies, testimonials, press releases, expert advice. The other one is just general marketing. Typically, it's what most people just run by itself, focusing on your core services, how you're different, the expected results, and things like that. And then in addition to splitting those out, we're also introducing another layer of text ads. These appear to the right of the feed. They are a high impression, low cost touch that we can add. It's not going to take a ton of the ad spend, but gives a nice, consistent representation of your brand on their feed. And there's a lot that we can do with that. So in that one, we're going to take some of the successful elements from the other campaigns, use those for short headlines, and use that as an extra touch to really stay in front of your ideal prospect. This is one of the standard builds that we would look at for tier 2, depending on the assets that you have available, what case studies, testimonials, press releases, or just things that you have that we can leverage will kind of depend on what we put into, how we modify this framework into what works best for you.